Hello everyone, today we're gonna be looking into the relic management. The relics do seem quite complicated, but they're quite easy and nice to get free damage on your main and all characters. How do we get those relics? That's pretty easy. From now on in Abyss, in the future dungeons, we are also gonna get relics from Demon's Bane rankings, from clearing stage rewards, as a drop from loot. You can also buy those. You can also get those mythical ones from stage 6. And in the future dungeons, we also gonna get those from Abyss, Kula, Nairo Foundry, Twilight Forest. As you can see here, we got the loots, and those gonna have some relics. So if you look into the relics, the system does seem complicated, but it's really easy. We got the Dragon Express in the first tab, those 4 new items, and they're quite easy. So what we want to do is buy those relic management keys to unlock more of the relics. We'll check the relic tab with Shift Q, and we can unlock those relic slots. I already unlocked all of mine, as you can see. Afterwards, we do not need those keys anymore. It's really easy to do dailies on your alts to save up a daily challenge and then buy those keys to unlock them quickly, since the relic tab is account bound. So I see this exact sheet on my alts as well. It's quite good. So what we're gonna want, of course, debuff damage, like you already know. The current meta wants a lot of debuff damage. And otherwise, you don't really need much of a mystic ones or AP ones, other than those big mythical ones. Usually I save up some of the mystic or AP ones in case I need to put them in, but I delete everything else from crit, piercing, accuracy, etc. And as long as I get those mythical ones, those are the good AP ones and mystic ones. Depending on the dungeons, I'm gonna use those. And it's really easy to put in. Most of the time I'm gonna use the debuff damage ones, like you can see. And in the future it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna put a link into the description for this website. This is my sheet. So the best ones would be to have a full 8 set of those, of the mythical ones. Gonna get into that, how this works. Also, this whole sheet explains it roughly how everything works again. And the second one we want is a full debuff one for relevant dungeons where you can grab most of the time, which is quite a lot at the moment. But for things like Yeti, for example, it's probably not that worth it. Yeti Ab is probably not that worth it because you can only grab once. On Isle, it's pretty good. On Sanctum of Mosses and Sanctum, it's of course really good to have debuff damage. But yeah, you can just put them in and put them out according to the size. It's really fun to play around with this. But according to the buttons, which you're probably most curious about, extraction, which you can just put stuff in. I'm gonna put my mystic ones in and one debuff damage one, just for good measure. And you can extract it. And what it will do is salvage it. Now I got those reforged stones. Same you can do is if you can get it into the inventory, just salvage. And that's it. I got 8 of those. You can already see here I can get more of those. I got 8 at the moment. You can buy up to 10. I usually buy those on my alts to click on my alts because most importantly is those true dragon essence you want. You want 10 of those each week. And you want 4 of those to combine them into a big box to get your relics. Just like on stage 6, you also get a guaranteed mythical relic. This one is RNG, this one is a selectable box, so it's quite nice. Already got 4 mythical ones. And basically what it does, it gives you a set effect, like you can see down here, and the 8 set you get some AP and true dragon damage, specifically for Abyss and future dungeons. It's not much, it's not that worth looking into, but of course it's the best for stable DPS and not burst. So yeah, what can we do with those? We can upgrade relics with this on the first tab. So we put a relic in, let's see, of those already max. So for example on this one, you can already see it's 2 out of 7. So we have a chance to click either attack power or defense. It's really simple, I already clicked attack power twice. We forge, and we got unlucky. We got defense. Okay, this really sucks. I don't like defense. So we can just reset them. As simple as that. So just RNG which one we get. You can do it up to 7 times and reset if needed. Now it has 0 on it. What you can also do is put those ones in, the mythical ones. It's not that good. I rolled 3 out of 7 times into crit damage. I would like to roll more into it. Resetting it is more costly. That's where the hammers come in. So the hammers I don't usually buy a lot, but if you got enough alts, it would be nice to get them. Like I said, you really want those on your main. That's gonna be your main income of True Dragon coins. And a few keys on your alts, and the reforge stones also on your alts if you can. The hammers are just quality of life, but that often you won't reroll those anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, it's a really simple system. You can just arrange it however you want to, see how much you can get. I got at the moment over 7k debuff damage, which is quite a lot. And I'd like to get more. Like I said, this is the best set you're gonna get. So for stable DPS, you would want this with two debuff damage ones because you can't put more of those into because they don't stack. And those for debuff damage. It's really a simple system. Also, this sheet explains it again if you have any questions about this. But yeah, it's a really simple system for maximum amount of DPS. This also applies on your alts. So currently my alts do a 7k debuff damage additionally. It's really nice and simple. So I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time.